So about 2 weeks ago now, at around, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the morning, I was browsing the internet trying to find the best deals on uh, Animal Crossing New Horizons because I'd had my eye on it for quite some time now, but I never bought it. I was always waiting for it to go on sale, you know. If I can save $5, uh, at least on that game, I will gladly wait. So I had that mindset. So I went to Amazon.com, as you know, looked it up. Yeah, it was about, I think, $5 off. And then I went to Target and it was full price. I went to Best Buy, full price. And then I went to Walmart and I noticed that there are two prices at Walmart. There's one price that was full price, so 59.99, and then there was a second price that was 49.99. So that piqued my interest right there. And right that moment, I decided, all right, I'm going to buy this thing. I'm actually going to do it. So I set up a Walmart, uh, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like where you uh, order it and pay for it online, and then you pick it up in the store at a certain time. Whatever that's called, I did that. And the Walmart I went to was clearly not fully set up for this. Because what I'm assuming the way the system's supposed to work, because I've gone to other Walmarts and kind of observed it, but the way it's supposed to work is that you have these, you're given a QR code, or maybe it was a barcode, I can't remember. And then you go up to a machine that's surrounded by all these numbered lockers. You scan your barcode, it tells you, you know, whatever, a certain number, and I'm guessing it unlocks the locker, and you pick up your item right there, and then you're done. This one was not set up that way. Uh, this one had the lockers and had the scanner thing, but none of it was working, so there's a standee is what I think they're called, just like a sign uh, that said like call this number if you want to pick up an online order. And so I called the number. I said, "Hey, blah blah blah. My name's so and so. I'm here. I have an online order." And they're like, "Oh yeah, okay, we'll give it out to you." So I waited there for probably about, I don't know, probably only 3 minutes or so. And someone came up and handed me the bag. And, you know, lo and behold, the game that I ordered was in fact in the bag. You know, I walk out, show security that it's an online order because it has a little sticker on it. And I get out to my car and I decide, all right, I'm gonna open this bad boy. You know, it's just a cartridge or whatever, but I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna, like, maybe it'll have a manual or something in it because it'd been a while since I bought a Switch game. Like maybe, I think, over 6 months since I bought a Nintendo Switch game. Uh, but yeah, I got to the car, I pulled it out of its plastic bag, and I noticed that there is a little slit down the outer plastic, right where the uh, right where the indention is for you to help you open the case. I was like, huh, that's kind of weird. But I didn't really pay any attention to it. And then I opened up the case. I kind of like peeked inside of it, and my stomach dropped. Uh, that's a really weird way to a really weird saying. But there's no cartridge in there. So I was like, okay, this can't be right, right? So I take off the rest of the plastic and I open it up and there's just nothing in there. It's completely empty. And I couldn't believe it. I'd been bamboozled. And the funny thing is like maybe this could happen at like Best Buy because at Best Buy a lot of their games aren't really they're not like sort of in a case or something or like behind glass or something. But Walmart, you have to get an employee to unlock a cabinet and then pull it off the cabinet. So like how did this happen at Walmart? And then I figured that what happened is a Walmart employee or someone that knew a Walmart employee, an accomplice, or maybe just a maybe the lock-picking lawyer or something. I don't know. Does he play Nintendo? But they had gone in and slid it open with a knife, and then just ever so cracked the case open, while leaving the rest of the plastic film intact, and then took something that's thin that they could manipulate, like a wire, and stuck it into the case and sort of pried out the cartridge because there's sort of a wall that goes around the cartridge, but there's only three sides to the wall, and it just so happens that the open side is facing towards the opening of the case. So they stuck the wire or whatever underneath the cartridge, popped it out, and then just jiggled around the case until the cartridge popped out, and then put it back on the shelf, or maybe in this case they put it into the online pickup area, and then I received it. And so I was pretty bummed out. I'd never seen that. I've never had a problem like that with a video game before, where it's just gone. Uh, so I kind of sat in my car for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like 1 minute, trying to figure out what I've got to do. So then I decided, I'm gonna have to go in and deal with customer service. So uh, I walk in. I'm kind of embarrassed because uh, the greeter people, they just saw me walk out and now they're seeing me walk back in. Uh, there's no reason for me to be embarrassed, but I found it embarrassing. And so I walk up to customer service and I'm like, hey, I just got this game and there's just nothing in it. And the three people at customer service, they were all about my age, and they were like, and they were just shocked. Uh, like there's like, oh, I've never seen this before. It's crazy. I was like, oh yeah, I know it. But they believed me. I know they believed me because a guy said I believe him. Uh, and then someone just walked in the back, and it just so happened someone had returned it, that same game earlier that day. So, all they had to do was go in the back of customer service, and like 2 seconds later, came out and gave me a new game. And yeah, I've been playing it every day since. So, I don't have Nintendo Online, so I can't play with any of my friends. But none of my friends have this game anyways, so. Uh, but yeah, that's my fun story about the time I got that time I got bamboozled at Walmart. Man, I still can't believe it. The person who pulled that off is like they're like a ripple brain kind of guy. And, I'm the chump that fell for it, so I guess that makes me smooth brain or something. But man, I can't believe it. If I pulled something like that off, I would be so impressed with myself. It would be insane. Uh, but yeah, that's all I had for today, and have a good one.